So let's move on to our responses to the narcissism question set. So reviewing this one, I can usually talk my way out of anything, or I try to accept the consequences of my behavior. We'll just read these over again. I won't give you very long, but try and identify the narcissistic response of these two. Not the one that you chose, but which is the narcissistic one? I think it speaks for itself, doesn't it? I can usually talk my way out of anything is the narcissistic response. So the impulse here is to judge this and say narcissism is bad, non-narcissism is good. But that's not what we're going to do here. Instead, we're going to apply the categories of adaptive and maladaptive or mixed to these elements. So which one do you think it is? Adaptive or maladaptive? I should have Jeopardy music going right here. Maladaptive exploitativeness. So this is the sly fox. And do you hear the whisper of manipulation here? This maladaptive element is very subtle, and it might even be in an area that we pride ourselves in. Let's see what our results whisper. Survey says 71% of us chose the narcissistic response of I try to accept the consequences. Actually, it's flip-flopped here. We chose the non-narcissistic response. 29% of us chose the narcissistic response of talking my way out of anything. That was a good catch. It was flip-flop there. So it is present. Interesting for awareness and no judgment. We move on to question 2 of our 5-part series. I have a natural talent for influencing people, and I am not good at influencing people. So similar type questions, you know the drill. Which one is the narcissistic response here? I think I heard it. I have a natural talent for influencing people is the narcissistic response. Okay, adaptive or maladaptive? Remember the simple framework. Is this something that's working for us, or is this something that's working against us? What's your guess? Adaptive. This one is authority. So very similar, but this one has the influence as something that we can hold on to and leverage. This is our assertiveness that's working in our favor. Adaptive authority. Your inner eagle comes out in this question. Let's see. Survey says, I have a natural talent for influencing people. So 79% of us, a really strong response. I'm seeing this for the very first time, and I'm excited that we chose the narcissistic response, and that doesn't work against us. It actually can work for us and our athletes. We're getting good at this now. I hope you notice that opportunity for authority. Let's keep trying. Do you remember the modesty question? And this one's kind of tricky because it has like a reverse statement, but I hope you caught that. And we're looking at modesty doesn't become me. I am essentially a modest person. I don't even think I need to give you guys a choice here. Modesty doesn't become me is the narcissistic response. Sounds pretty narcissistic. But we're going to stop here before we go into the adaptive or maladaptive, because I think this one has a significant internal challenge. Did anyone notice this little check, should I respond in the socially appropriate way here? Am I modest? Should I be modest? Do I have to be modest? Interesting predicament. Well, I hope that you survive that internal conflict in style, because this is an adaptive element as well. So having modesty is not a requirement for our narcissism awareness. This can work for us. This is something where we can stand in our power of superiority. Here, your inner lion is roaring the adaptive superiority. Survey says, I am essentially a modest person. You guys are so good at doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? This is an exposed opportunity that having that modesty, because we have to, may be an element of our authority that we're holding back on. That's really interesting to me.